Hi guys, and welcome to the Rocket League Replays YouTube channel. Today we want to present a video replay of the match between Gen.G Mobile 1 Racing and Team Secret during the Esports World Cup 2024. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
I mean, it has been frustrating seeing Secret not be able to put it together, because when you do watch their games in South America, they don't look like the team they do internationally. To me,
yeah,
I'm looking at Mata. Mata, as soon as things start to go wrong for Team Secret, he starts to panic. And against Gen.G in the upper station,
okay,
KV1, but he was doing this against Gen.G in the upper bracket. It comes down to the rest of the unit picking up with KV1. That's a great drop-off by Brad. That duo has been linking up well, and what a way to start the game.
I mean, Mottez, he's a player who scored some spectacular LAN goals in Rocket League history, and if he can play confidently, I'm sure they're going to be more than fine. That doesn't look like a kickoff strategy to me, and I think the referee agrees as they decide to pause this one to lock in.
Gotcha.
You know,
So
when you're about to play Rocket League, you've got to get your headset in place early, and it was a sign. I knew it. That's exactly what it was. You can't be fiddling with your headset once the gameplay starts. You've got to get it comfortable before it starts. Delighted that we've just got a short delay here, and the 1-0 is, of course, going to stand. The delay after the kickoff will be good news there for Team Secret. Oh, there might be two. No, not a high enough shot there from Mottez, straight towards Chronic.
You know, the desk was talking about this as well with Secret, that maybe that poor performance against XL was the wake-up call for them. You know, maybe if they waltz through that series, they don't find a way to really nail down what their issues are and really force this game and force Gen.G to play their best game. But we'll see. It's a long series, and Secret, they've had some great pushes, even in that upper game, so even if they get goals, it doesn't mean that Secret have figured it all out. They're going to have to play these next 4 minutes, and Gen.G have stopped their offensive attack for now and trying to develop something here on offense.
And Gen.G have also been relying a fair amount on solo plays. Farskiller in particular has looked dangerous in this tournament. And we know this team are a team who could do it all. They can play physically, they can play a team-oriented style, and there's nothing wrong. You know, when we say a team's focusing on solo plays, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it is a good way to just get a quick 2-for-1, take 2 players of the opponent's team out of the game with just one of your own, using a player like Farskiller. Oh, what a goal steal by Jack. Unbelievable to get on the score sheet, but really, Farskiller did it all himself here. Perfect catch mid-air, reset, nowhere near KV1. Jack's just there to touch it on the way in.
You talk about the solo plays. Jack's tired of Farskiller getting all the goals. I think actually in the first match against Zero, Farskiller had 19 shots in the series.
Oh my goodness.
So Jack's like, you know what, Farskiller, I'm gonna get some goals, man. Nice game-tying goal there. But yeah, Farskiller, I mean, how consistent is he? Even when Gen.G aren't looking great, he's still creating opportunities and just slapping the ball on net. And I think it's so valuable to have someone like that on your team that is that powerful, is capable of taking the game into his hands when you need him to. Hasn't always worked out for Gen.G. You know, it's a 3-man game. You can't get through to the top anymore just with one player.
Yeah, it's going to work if Team Secret can't chain together some challenges in quick succession. It's Farskiller as one of the players with the best ball control at pace, so he can get the ball past one, immediately recover, and then get the ball past another one with a reset. If you're not chaining your challenges together in quick succession, and you give him the time to get past everyone, oh, that's a key touch to bump the Chronic as he's going over the bar, but it's not enough. Farskiller with the follow-up will make it 2-1. Chronic did well here to get the ball past the defender, and even though he got taken out of the game, Farskiller left nothing up to doubt with the finish.
I couldn't see what happened on this. He wasn't on the screen, but Mata, he was at 0 boost for about 12 seconds during that push, and he was off screen. He picked up 1 pad before he had to commit on defense for the play. And nobody else, KV1 or Brad, weren't around. Mata was off trying to find boost. There wasn't any. No canisters available for him. Gen.G, the quick starvation. They couldn't get the clears. Mata will stop them here, but it's a good start for Gen.G. And the clear out, nobody's going to be the go-ahead for Secret. That's still Gen.G possession.
This really does put in perspective the Falcons' performance yesterday, to see Gen.G just rapidly outpacing Team Secret. Many a play, just one, oh, not even a whole game in here. Oh, Jack with a creative back pass, ground pinch of sorts. You know, this really does paint a picture of how fast Falcons are playing, that they can blow Gen.G off the pitch completely, and then you put Gen.G in a matchup against one of the best teams from South America, historically known as one of the fastest regions, and now it's Gen.G who look like they're just far too strong. Farskiller's been unstoppable so far, and Jack there slowing the game down with low boost. Masterfully done to take even more time away from Team Secret.
Oh, Farskiller, great way to push forward and then change his speed, goes lateral, and apparently Jack goes downfield. Gen.G, excellent work here, but Farskiller baiting that challenge in and then going lateral. Excellent work from him.
I mean, it's what we talked about. When you've got a player like Farskiller in the squad, just let him outplay two players, and that's exactly what he's done there. Just fakes that he's going to go high. KV1 completely misses his ceiling challenge, and then a deft touch past the last defender. He had both Chronic and Jack waiting in the middle with full faith that, okay, Farskiller's going to get the ball into the middle here, whether he hits it hard downwards or just lobs it over. Somebody's going to be there for it.
Not the start that Secret wanted for sure. But maybe they'd have a different energy after that first 10 seconds. Then the pause happens. You know, they're quiet for another 2 minutes. Kind of erases that feel-good momentum that you get right off of the kickoff. Or at least it helps Gen.G keep stable, even if they were unstable, excuse me, at all. The Secret haven't really possessed the ball even here on the blue half. They're just preventing Gen.G from taking the ball fully away. Mata does good work there. Brad gets a free ball, has Farskiller beat. KV1 underneath, but no target shot. Mata will wait, and Secret finally get a solid possession here near the end of the game. Plays for the 50. Brad has to buy time, takes the aggressive challenge. Farskiller goes right by him easy.
Oh, Farskiller might have had a bit more of an open net than he realized there. Jack Devitt, the last defender. Farskiller taking it the scenic route. Not that it matters at this point. They've done more than enough here. Speculative efforts from Team Secret on their last attacking press, but nothing to write home about. After an early goal, I think it was 10 seconds in from Team Secret to take the 1-0 lead, especially in matchups against Falcons, to let their heads go down a little bit, just get a bit confused on the pitch. And I'd much rather see a happy Farskiller, happy Gen.G, and the best version of Gen.G for the rest of this tournament.
Secret have to find a way to make this work. They were no smiles on that side. And
oh, wow.
You can't blame him, but Farskiller, half flip, back into possession.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, this is just too easy for him.
I mean, this is why you want to practice reverse dribbling every now and then. It's not for the ball carrying, it's for those half flip flicks. Farskiller, pass one. And then once again, there's just no second challenge quickly enough. Farskiller easily gets it past the second challenge as well. 1-0 Gen.G. Farskiller cannot be stopped.
See, that's why Jack stole his goal earlier, because he knew that he wouldn't get to play the game otherwise. Go for the air dribble bump. You've got him, but oh, it ball hit into KV1. I still think it might get saved, but we won't know now. Mata tried to delay them. It did buy Brad a little bit of time, but he can't get solid contact. And there's a little bit of harassment there from Farskiller on the goal line, but Mata gets there quickly. Having to go with pace, otherwise he's getting demoed. A nice catch there from Gen.G, but Secret trying to lock him down. Brad has to stretch and buy some time.
Well, it's a nice play by Mata to center the ball, but really, that's all we can say about Team Secret right now is, okay, there's a good play to almost create a scoring chance. And meanwhile, when we're talking about Gen.G, it's, oh, look, yeah, there's a good play by Farskiller, outplaying everyone once again. So, a real difference in quality of attacks between both squads right now. We'll look at Chronic with the ceiling reset. Shots on target was good, but saved by KV1. Gen.G just looked more dangerous at the moment, and it's not close. It's a clear difference in scoring threat when the two teams take turns attacking.
Last two times KV1 took to an air dribble, he's tried to focus on the bump. At least for KV1, he's just trying to force Gen.G out through physicality. That might be one of the only ways you make him uncomfortable, but that's a good reset from Brad, getting over one. KV1 and Brad get back. Mata coming across, double tap, and he can't put it on target. That was the best chance that Secret have had yet.
Oh, there's still half a chance though. The ball bouncing on target slowly. Farskiller and Chronic have both missed now, giving KV1 a free shot. He goes backboard pass. No one's there in time. They've had that as an option occasionally when Gen.G have gone for the net instead of the backboard, but Team Secret are not putting it together right now. Whenever it's a solo play, they're missing the target. When it's a team play, no one's there. And the trust clearly isn't there. The belief in these attacks working, these outplays working, is really nowhere near the same level of trust that Gen.G have exhibited.
Man, Mata did so much work. He won about 30 50s to get that setup in front of the box, but then KV1 He's just not able to get there. Gen.G's structure on defense is too strong. But Secret have been able to possess the ball. They get it away from Gen.G as soon as they get back to the orange. But here comes First Killer, gets over one. Free ball for Chronic, off the post and into the net.
I mean, the winning formula is pretty clear, isn't it? Let's just wait for First Killer to, outplay the whole team once again. Little pre-flip into air dribble there. Immaculate control. And how about that for placement by Chronic, posting in past two defenders. If there was a possibility of calling timeout in this format, this would be the game I think that Team Secret really seriously think about it, but they don't have that as an option. They really have to just level up here significantly as they're getting played off the pitch by First Killer.
This game in particular, rotations there, thought that one might sneak through. But this First Killer's reminded me a little bit of RLCSX when he was with Road, with Turinturo and Toroko.
Except now he's playing with apparently Jack and Chronic.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, no disrespect. I'm not saying they're not doing anything. It's just First Killer's doing everything, and they don't have to work.
Well, I mean, it's the same idea, right? You've got First Killer on the pitch. Let's just, play solid Rocket League. And then eventually he's going to create a goal scoring chance. Oh, well, as if they heard us. Apparently Jack and Chronic create a goal without First Killer even in the picture. The difference is Turinturo and Toroko back in the day were not at First Killer's level. Jack and Chronic, they really are world-class players in their own right. They're former LAN champions in their own right. So this is the best supporting cast First Killer's ever had by a mile. And it just really gives him full confidence to unleash every ounce of his power whenever he gets the chance to do so.
Yeah, Secret. Again, you get 3 steps forward, you get on the doorstep, but you can't open the door. And finally, KV1 gets his foot in and puts a crack through the threshold. They finally pick up their first.
That's a really good catch mid-air by Mota. And he was covering the ball on Gen.G's side, so it wasn't like they had easy access to it. If Jack did jump, he was in danger of being bumped by Mota. That's why he waited on the ground. And that just left him unable to react to KV1's incoming touch. And will it be too little too late? Gen.G have made it back into midfield play here. Jack just plays it safely to the corner towards Chronic. Selfless play. Maybe Chronic could have done something more with it, but he's still active in the back corner, harassing Team Secret, letting the clock run down.
Yeah, and despite how Secret are looking, I gotta say, we talked about Mata at the start of this and panicking on defense, but he's actually been pretty solid as far as the defense goes, and has broken them out a couple times, got the assist to start, and despite that, it just doesn't matter. They get it across. It is a team issue right now for Team Secret. You gotta beat all 3 of these players. Really, you have to commit 2 for First Killer every time. And box shot, you're not gonna make that happen. They need more pressure than that. KV1 has to buy time. Brad diving, but it's not a controlling touch. Gen.G, they weren't threatened by it. KV1 couldn't hang on to it, and Gen.G get it back.
Getting the ball off Gen.G has been an issue, but we've had other issues as well. Team Secret's attack has looked pretty aimless at times. They haven't got any clear direction of what they want to do. It just looks like the game plan, whatever it is, isn't working. It's hard to identify, honestly, what they're going for. Is it the physical game? Is it a team play? Is it solo play? I mean, they haven't had really a lot of anything to indicate what their plan is. And Gen.G are just a few seconds away from winning Game 2, moving to triple match point. That'll just about do it as the ball pinches in to the Team Secret end of the pitch.
Gen.G do not look like they're giving this game up. Secret will have to pull. Yeah, looking like this one's already in the bag for Gen.G. Knowing those players, I know they're not feeling that way. They've been in positions where they haven't come away with a win when they thought they would. But I mean, even regionally, the only team that's really ever given them consistent fits is G2. And they beat G2 fairly often regionally, not fairly often regionally, but enough to get it going. So now Secret, it's your time to respond. You were able to beat the likes of Complexity, Ninjas in Pajamas in South America. Those are not bad teams.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Gen.G, when it comes to international play in general, why is it not clicking? You got to figure it out now. Otherwise, you're done.
Team Secret were able to just do enough online, really, but whereas they're the consistent team at this level, it's not enough when you're up against Gen.G at their consistent level. Chronic air dribbles past one, hands off to First Killer, who flips it into the middle towards Jack, and they're just completely styling on them now. All smiles for Gen.G. Team Secret have got it all to do.
Nothing you can do about that one. As soon as Chronic wins that 50, all Secret with dusted. Just more of the same for Gen.G, but man, when they get a series like this, they really are so fun to watch. Even when my South American boys are getting crushed. I've been a First Killer fan even before he was ever eligible for the RLCS, and it's been awesome seeing him develop as a player and take over lobbies with anybody in the world. And been a pleasure to watch him roll around the pitch here against Secret and make their bid for the top 8, maybe even a little farther. Here he goes with control. Musty off the ceiling, could not find it, and Jack was there waiting too.
And look how close he was hitting the double, but he knew if he did, it was going to go off target, so instead he just left it, just faking out even the last second. Well, hang on a second. Will that be one? No, Jack says no. It's still a 1-goal lead, almost an opening there for Team Secret, but Gen.G remain resolute in defense.
Still, that was a great catch from Mata. He had to go back, or aerial back towards that ball for the catch. And that catch allowed Secret to get refueled and have another chance at it. But that backboard defense, way too solid, and Secret are lucky that wasn't in.
Yeah, Team Secret just, I think, again, the main issue for me is that they just seem to lack direction, lack a clear plan. I'm just struggling to see the silver linings to, you know, talk about. So when you notice things that are going well in game, this could be one thing. Oh no, Jack just made another world-class save. Well, Team Secret have come close twice this game, but Jack is not letting them through. You know, if they could just find something, some aspect of the game that's working, they could hone in on that. But it is a struggle right now against this level of Gen.G.
Doesn't even matter the physical game. Chronic is up in the sky just enough. Mata's able to get there. Secret can't think about those last few tries, but it's got to be frustrating when you're getting the bumps. And another layer pops up like a Hydra. Gen.G, it almost feels like there's 4 players on the field that you have to get by. It doesn't seem to matter what you do, and then apparently Jack comes out and just completely makes you look silly with his save. Mata will take his space. Little dash to set his position. Has a man downfield. He'll take the double reset. Maybe the dunk, but no. First Killer ain't losing that one. Chronic takes it out.
Phenomenal read by First Killer. He spotted that double reset a mile away, which is a wild sentence to think about if we were just go back a year in Rocket League's history, but that's the level that these players are at now. Put in Mata on a double reset from so far out. First Killer's just tracking every move in defense now. It was Jack earlier on, now it's First Killer who's just keeping Team Secret at bay, constantly frustrating them. And Chronic, who generally is the priority 3rd man for this team, also not an easy player to get past. And thank you, Chronic, for perfectly illustrating my point as he just sends a 50-50 the entire length of the pitch. Brick wall play by Gen.G, absolute denial, and another 2-goal lead.
Mata wasn't expecting that one to come back that hard. Sees his teammate in front. Thinks, all right, neutral 50, play it. They were on offense for about 30 seconds there. And you think, all right, we're winning all the 50s. And it only takes one. They get the demo for Mata to get a free touch, but it doesn't matter. Is any touch really free for Secret in this lobby? Hasn't felt like it.
You know, this is a game where if we're in a closer series, then I don't think Team Secret would really mind all that much because they've created some good chances, but it's world-class goalkeeping and defending from Gen.G that's kept them at bay. The issue is, this could be their last chance, and oh, it's nearly 3. First Killer booming the post off an infield pass. Just over a minute to go. Team Secret are in even more trouble with every passing second. Surviving defensively, just trying to hold Gen.G to this 2-goal advantage.
First Killer will just hold, expended the tank to give the free ball to Jack. Almost a chance for First Killer to take that one away. Secret, another clear, less than a minute to go. Gen.G bought some pretty cheap insurance for how the series has gone. Jack next up, that ball kicked away from him, gave a chance to Brad. First Killer jumps early, and he was in the way just enough to force Secret to put it out onto the right side. Gen.G put it up. What a great touch from First Killer to get back to Chronic. Forces Secret to dive back for the touch. They don't have boost. KB1 at 24, Mata at 0. Brad the only one with anything, and Chronic will just take it away from him. Team Secret chasing stars, but they don't have the rockets. They don't got the boost to get to the moon.
Yeah, they had their chances earlier on. They couldn't take them despite their best efforts. See, it looks like Team Secret just do not have enough to stop Gen.G's attack with any sort of consistency, and they don't have enough firepower or creativity in offense to find a way through and actually get goals in this matchup. It's Gen.G who win, and Jack's denied them once again just to keep this one even more one-sided. 2 shutouts to finish the series after one extremely...